What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Want to thank you for the support so far in my past videos. A bunch of them have been doing great, so if you haven't seen any of those, please go and check them out if you're interested in a new phone case. I'm doing reviews on pretty much anything and everything and going over some of the differences between certain cases, thin ones, thick ones, protective, non-protective. So if you need a new case or you're still looking, please go ahead and check those out. Like this video and make sure to subscribe, guys. Trying to get to 1,000 subs by Christmas, so if you can help me out with that, I'd greatly appreciate it. But today we have the Apple Silicone Case. Now, I haven't done a case with the actual camera button yet, so I'm excited to see how this one compares to the ones with the cutouts or the major big cutouts like the Limitless 6.0 that everyone seems to not really like. And also in the comments, no one's really liking any of the cases so far. There's always a flaw with one of them, so maybe this one is going to be good, which would be funny if Apple actually made the best case for an iPhone, because historically, they're not great at it at all. I'm looking at you, fine woven case. So let's get right into this unboxing. Typical Apple box, you have your little pull tab right here that opens that up. And once you have the pull tab off, all you have to do is open the top like this, and it slides right out. So we're going to go ahead and just remove that and then flip that over, and we have the case. First impressions is the back is pretty grippy. I would say more grippy than most cases, so that is a plus. In terms of the inside, you do have a nice felt backing to protect the back of your phone, make sure it's not getting scratched or if dust gets in there or anything like that, and also add a little bit of grip onto the inside of the case as well. You do see your MagSafe, so you do have MagSafe charging, Qi Wireless 2.0, and Apple does say this is made out of 55% recycled silicone. So if you're into recycling and stuff like that, that's always good. You do have a camera bump to protect the lenses. In terms of bend, this case is going to bend a lot compared to some of the other ones. And there is no specific, drop protection stated on the website, but it does say will protect from, small drops and scratches. So, it's an Apple case. They want you to buy more iPhones. So take that with a grain of salt. It is what it is. But for the first time we can see, or first time on this channel, we can see that button, the camera button there. So very excited to see how this pans out. You do have actual physical buttons on each side, no cutouts or anything like that. That is my preference, so maybe I will actually like this case. Let's go ahead and put the case onto the phone. Very easy to get on, which is nice, and you did see that little MagSafe animation there, so you do know that it's compatible, which is great. We can do a quick MagSafe test, my typical Toros ring. So let's go ahead and see how that is. Very strong, actually. Pretty impressed by that. It doesn't seem like it goes on as well as other ones, but on the bounce test, it's not falling off. So, kudos to Apple on that. Big plus there. This is the black silicone case, but it does have a hint of blue in it, which I'm not mad about. So going over the buttons, they are clicky and feel good. They are the exact same texture as the outside of the case, so you're not getting a different hard plastic like some of the other cases do. The buttons do feel really good and responsive. And then in terms of the camera button, let's get into that. You do have that, and it does click down. Let me do that again for you and open that up. And honestly, just based off of first impressions, I do think this is the best option. There's so much responsiveness. You can feel the haptic feedbacks from the button through this, which is also great. The responsiveness from scrolling is fantastic. The clicking in is great. I would say if you're between cases and don't know what you're specifically looking for, pick a case that is going to have this sapphire button on it. And if Apple's not the case for you, as it does come in at $50, there are cases out there that do have this sapphire button that are going to be under $50. So that is a plus. Let's look at the sides and protection. There is a very minimal lip around the front of the phone to protect the screen. It's really not much, not as much as I would have liked, but it is there. So, if you do flat drop it like that, it isn't going to hit the screen first. So that is a plus. And then looking at the camera bump, you have pretty much what everyone has, a little bit of space to protect that camera lens in case of a drop like that. So that's great. Corners, there's nothing reinforced or anything like that, so you're just getting basic drop protection. And of course, as Apple, you do have the perfect cutouts with speaker holes and then your USB-C port right there. All in all, this is a very good case. I do think it is one of the better cases Apple has made in a long time. And I think they did good by putting this sapphire crystal button into this. It feels great. And as long as you know where that button is, which is a problem for some people, because it isn't, if you're holding your phone like this, it's not on where your finger naturally would be. It is there, which is a little bit of an awkward pull out. But besides that, the button feels great. You can't change where the button placement is on the phone. I would say look for a case with this button over the other two options if you're between cases or anything like that. This case isn't going to give you all the protection as some of the other ones will. I would say out of a pocket drop, it is going to protect your phone just like any other one, but from anything higher than that, I would question if you don't have any sort of screen protector or anything else along the lines of protection on that. So that is my review of the Apple Silicone Case for the iPhone Pro Max. In all, I will give this case an 8.5. The major deductions are just going to be from the drop protection, that there isn't anything major and they aren't certified for military grade or anything like that. But major kudos for this button. It feels fantastic. I do like the clicky buttons on this that are the same material. Not a big deal if they were different, but I'm not a big fan of the cutout ones where it's hard to reach sometimes. So all in all, big fan of this case. I think it's really good. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.